Hi there, this is Danielle Dunlop, and today I'm sharing with you how to make 3 cards at the same time pretty quickly. And I'm using the Sunny Studio Beach Baby stamp set, the Kiddie Pool stamp set, the Beach Buddy stamp set, and the pool die. I'm starting with my backgrounds, and I'm using Ranger's Alcohol Inks, Boysenberry, Fiesta, Sunset Orange, Lemonade, and Mojito. And I'm going to create one of these colorful sunsets, and the green is going to represent some grass. I have my alcohol ink blending solution and my blow tool, and that is all you need to make some spectacular backgrounds. I'm starting at the top where it's going to be the boysenberry color. I apply a couple drops of the alcohol ink blending solution, then some drops of the alcohol ink, and I'm going to blow the ink around, and I'm going to keep this purplish color all the way at the top, and I'm going to work my way down then with the Fiesta, the Sunset Orange, and Lemonade, and all the way at the bottom is going to be Mojito. I made 3 of the backgrounds this way, and I love how they all turn out differently. Then I'm going to die cut them with the Lawn Fawn Inside Out stitch rectangle, and that is going to be the background of all my cards. I did some of the Copic coloring off screen, otherwise this video will be really long, but I want to explain to you how you can do this really quickly. So I picked 3 types of skin tones and hair colors, and I made them appear once on each card. And the same applies to the clothing they're wearing and the tube that I'm using, the yellow tube. And I did the pool in the same color. And this way you save yourself a lot of time. And it looks like while you're doing it that you're repeating yourself a lot. But the people who receive your card will only see that one card. So it doesn't matter if you use the same colors over and over and that the cards are pretty similar. Next, I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to glue down all the kits in their positions. And then next, I'm going to show you how I'm coloring the accessories that I picked for each card and how I use the same colors for that as well. So I have all the accessories on a piece of washi tape, and I have them all positioned from left to right on which card they all go. That makes it a little easier to decide which color goes where. But like I said, it doesn't really matter if you use a lot of the same colors, especially if they go on different cards, because people are only going to see that one card. And it doesn't even matter if you use the same color for different accessories on the same card. as long as you don't put them right next to each other on the card. You can break it up by putting another accessory in the middle or covering an accessory up with an accessory in another color. And that way it breaks it up a little bit and it's not too obvious that you only use a few colors of Copics. Now that I have all my accessories colored and I put them in their position, I'm going to glue them down on my cards. So on that card on the left, I have a blue and yellow ball, and I'm partly going to cover it up with that beach bag. So it's gonna break up the blue in the ball and the blue in the towel a little bit. And then also the orange sunscreen bottle is going to go on top of the towel. This way you break up the colors a little bit and it's not too obvious that you use the same color on two accessories. And I'm doing the same thing on that middle card. So I have a blue towel and a purple towel. The pool is also purple, so that one is going underneath the blue towel. And then I put the orange sunscreen bottle on top of it. There's quite some action going on already in that card on the right with this girl chasing the beach ball and another girl jumping in the pool. And I feel like you don't need too many accessories on top of all that. So there's just the beach ball and the sunscreen bottle. I never had much success stamping on an alcohol ink background, so I'm going to heat emboss my sentiments on some strips of vellum. I did one try already with white just to see if it would stand out enough on the colored backgrounds, and it works fine with this white. So I'm doing my other two sentiments here. When I heat emboss on vellum, I prefer to use my Ranger heat tool instead of my embossing heat tool. It takes a little longer, but you have to be so careful with vellum that I prefer to use my heat tool that doesn't get as hot as the embossing one. I'm cutting my strips now with the Tim Holtz guillotine machine. And still the strips get a little wonky. I find it quite difficult to cut vellum straight, but I have the most success with this guillotine cutter. And I don't really mind if these strips get a little bit wonky. I decided to just leave it that way. And now comes the trickiest part, how to attach the vellum. And it reminds me every time why I hardly use vellum because I'm never really happy with the result. So first here, I decided to use my ATG gun and to just fold the strips around the card. And honestly, this was actually the best result that I got out of these three cards. So all three of them, I started with it this way, and then I decided to add some other adhesives, and it didn't really make any better. But I decided to just leave it this way anyway. And let's start a discussion, because sometimes I see some genius ideas come by, but then by the time I use vellum again, I forgot what it all was. So drop your favorite ways to attach vellum without it being visible. Drop it here in the comments. I would love to hear your ideas or what your favorite ways are. And then maybe I can do another video to show you what your ideas are, and I can see what I like best. And maybe I will have more success next time attaching some vellum. So on this second card, I used my ATG gun all over the strip. I was thinking maybe that will make it better, but not at all. You can definitely see that double-sided tape through. So I'm the least happy with that one. So for the third card, I decided again to just use my ATG gun on those strips that are going to go around the card. And then to add some glue dots under the sentiment. And the sentiment was not big enough, so you're going to see those glue dots through anyway. So that is not a favorite way to do it either. So I'm the happiest with the first one. The strip is going to be a little loose on the front. It's not like it's going to fall off, but just know that it's a little loose. So here you see me attaching some glue dots underneath that sentiment. I'm just doing two, and it wasn't hard to apply it. You can just slide that roll underneath the vellum strip. But yeah, the result is not that great. So I cannot wait to hear from you what your favorite ways are to attach vellum to a background without seeing the adhesive that you're using. But let's get back to what this video was all about. and that is creating 3 quick cards by creating the same backgrounds with the alcohol inks and using the same Copic colors. I put my cards on some standard card bases, and here's the end result. I'm pretty happy with them. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.